Beautiful boxing fans, do you know what today's date is? It's September 3rd. You know what that means? Oh my God. It means that we are 10 days out. We are 10 days out, ladies and gentlemen, from the biggest fight of all time. Just like what Canelo said. And just like what I've been saying for the past few weeks. If not the biggest fight of all time, then certainly one of the biggest fights ever. Forget boxing, but in the history of combat sports. The storm is coming. The storm is edging closer. Bud has landed in Vegas. Canelo is about to land in Vegas. And you know what that means? That means that the fight is on. That means that in 10 days' time, we are about to get one of the most dramatic and shocking and unforgettable nights in the history of our beautiful sport. I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, whoever you think is going to win this fight, whoever you think got the upper hand, whoever you like, whoever you dislike, I promise you, we're gonna leave September 13. And please, join me. Join me, beautiful fight fan. Join me on my live stream. You and me. Let's watch this fight together and let's react. And let's be shocked together. Let's have our jaw dropped. Let's react to, in my opinion, what's about to be one of the most dramatic / dynamic fights in the history of our beautiful sport. And listen, I can feel it. I can feel it, ladies and gentlemen. Not only can I feel a storm is edging closer, but I can feel a monster of a fight. I can feel one of the greatest fights of all time that's about to unfold right before our eyes. Listen. Listen, beautiful fight fan. The possibilities for this fight are endless. The probabilities, the opportunities, anything and everything that you can think of when it comes to the theater of the unknown, anything can happen. And Canelo just said it. Canelo just did an interview with Mike Coppinger on The Ring magazine, and he said, Mike Coppinger told him, he was like, Crawford can't hurt you, right? Canelo looked at him and he said, in this fight, we need to be very prepared and very focused because anybody can hurt anybody. Canelo feels it too. Canelo is not stupid, far from it. Not only is he not stupid, but he's one of the greatest of all time. He's one of the greatest ever, inside and most importantly, outside of the ring. You know what that means? That means that the man fully realizes and understands the assignment and the task at hand. Canelo, in this interview that he just did with Mike, he said, and shout out to Mike Coppinger, I actually met him in New York in the Times Square event. It was one of the craziest interactions ever. After the card finished, the Times Square card, I was walking to get something to eat. Just walking by myself, listening to some New York jazz music while walking at like 11, 12 a.m. And who do I see? I see Mike Coppinger in front of me getting into a taxi. I was like, hey, Mike. You did a great job on the Garcia versus Rolly scoring. Because listen, I'm going to be honest. Many people, like including in the commentary, they were giving Ryan way too much credit. But Mike gave Rolly, rightfully so, all the later rounds. And I was like, thank you for being honorable and truthful and not being biased to the A side. And he was so humble, he was so nice. He shook my hand and he was like, man, thank you so much. You know, like you can tell that the man doesn't really get any compliments from you ruthless fight fans. But shout out to Mike Coppinger. The man is an absolute gem, We chopped it up for a few minutes, and he held the taxi actually. He let the taxi wait, and we started chopping it up. And I was like, hey, listen, where are you going now? He was like, I'm flying to Saudi in a few hours. I was like, oh, nice. I'll see you there soon. And God willing, I will see him in a couple months in the beautiful kingdom. Nonetheless, getting back to our main point. This big showdown, this blockbuster fight, this historic event. I mean, listen. In 10 days' time, think with me. Let your mind wander with me. First of all, please, like I said, come tune in with me. Let's watch the fight together. What do you think our reaction will be the second the event ends? Because after the event ends, I'm not going to end the live stream. I'm going to stay there for probably, I don't know, until you want me to get off, until you want me to leave. But how do you think September 14 will look like? What do you think the main headlines will say on September 14? What do you think the title of my video, my first video after the fight, will be on September 14? Will it be Canelo proves that there are weight classes for a reason? Will it be case closed, Canelo is the GOAT? Will it be But Crawford shocks the world and becomes 3-time undisputed? Will it actually be, just imagine, will it be But Crawford does the impossible and stops Canelo? Oh my God, what if that happens? That would be the most outrageous and shocking outcome ever. And listen, Canelo is so smart. He just said in the interview, he said, anybody can hurt anybody. My goodness. I mean, I'm looking forward to September 13, but I might just be looking forward more to September 14. I just want to know, how will it all play out? How will it all unfold? How will everything transpire? What will you and me be talking about on September 14? Who am I going to pick as the winner for September 13? I don't even know. I have watched every single Canelo fight on YouTube. And I have watched every single But Crawford fight available on YouTube. And let me tell you this. Canelo and Crawford are the two greatest fighters my eyes ever saw. Point blank, period. Full stop. Crawford is the most dynamic fighter my eyes ever saw. And Canelo is the greatest pressure fighter / counter puncher when mixing both together in the history of boxing. Both men are around the same height. I mean, Canelo is more dense, but Crawford might be a bit taller, his arms might be a bit longer. But in all actuality, when both of them stood together, it's not like there was a difference between like Sebastian Fundora and Tim Tszyu. No, they were basically identical. And yes, Canelo is bigger. Like Canelo, Canelo's been fighting at bigger weight classes. But let me tell you this. Special fighters are made and are born to do special things. And Canelo Alvarez is born. He is not born to become a champion. He's born to produce special moments. Basically. And you know who's also born to produce spectacular and shocking and jaw-dropping and unforgettable moments? Canelo and But. Both of them. And every single belt in boxing will be on the line. And every single boxing fan will be tuning in. From the small kids and the amateurs to the 80 and 90-year-old men who used to watch all the old legends. All the nationalities. All of us, people from different regions. You and me, beautiful fight fan. Probably all of you watching, some of you are Mexican, some of you are African, some of you are African American, some of you are Arabs, some of you are Christian, some of you are Muslim, Some of you, I mean, even though so many things makes us different than each other, but this fight unites us all together. How amazing is that? How amazing what this fight has done to, I mean, listen, from all the videos that I've been posting about this fight, I have got so many incredible messages. I am truly humbled from people from places that I never knew existed. And this is what this type of fight does, ladies and gentlemen. Without a question, it brings all of us together. And oh my God, 10 days out. Can you feel it? Because I can. September 13 is getting closer. The storm is nearing. Buckle up.